Okay, welcome back. Last time we managed to make our way to Shibuya and we found our way into this building. After I kind of went on a little detour into this mysterious... Well, after I went on a little bit of a detour into a building in, I think it was Yoyogi, where it turns out the enemies in there were just ridiculously high level, so I definitely was not supposed to be in there yet. So then I made my way here, and it turns out that they're building a Messiah church here, and also... Oh well, we were pointed in the direction of Shibuya and Roppongi, and I still don't know where Roppongi is, so I'm just checking out Shibuya for now, because basically it's the only real clue I have as to where I need to currently go. And also, I don't want to fight these Lilims, because I think I've picked a fight with them in the last episode, and it did not go too well. And also, I do know that in this area there are dark rooms, which is why I have the Mapper skill available. Basically, it's why I'm using the Mapper skill in order to be able to just have a little bit of a map on screen so I can hopefully see where I need to go. And also, apparently these dwarves may be bullet resistant. Also, I don't know... I'll be honest, sometimes when I don't know how to actually stop it when it goes into auto mode. Like, I'm pressing all of the buttons, and sometimes it will stop, and sometimes it won't. But either way, we do manage to get through that fight. We took a lot more damage than I would like, though, and I do know that these things are bullet resistant, I think. So let's swap to a different tactic to deal with these manias, because, well, if I just sit there and shoot at them, I may be here a while. Fortunately, we do decent enough damage with just our sword attacks. Or I guess in Takeshi's case, his axe attack, because he does have execution as axe. Maybe it was called the guillotine axe, I don't remember, it was one of the two. And Yuji is actually super low, so I need to have him patch himself up, because otherwise he might die and I will have to walk all the way back. Which, to be honest, I don't really want to have to do, even though, I'm not too far away from where... I could heal, but I would like to, be able to make progress, have a charm hit Stonker, which isn't exactly ideal, but hopefully we can still just get through a fight without any real issues. Okay, there we go. Because Charm goes away after each fight, and I'm very happy about that. And we also found a Life Stone. However, I'm now going to use the comp to pull Flamus and Aquans back out, because honestly I kind of forgot to do that, and then I'm going to shuffle my formation around, because I want to have Yuji at the back line of the party. So I'll put Takeshi, Stonka, Kazuya, Flamus, Aquans, and then Yuji last. Basically, Yuji is my mage, my defensive... he is my healer, he's my primary healer, and he's also, my main damage source for magic. Whereas Kazuya and Takeshi both do pretty solid damage with their physical attacks. And obviously, Kazuya has to, because he has no other means of attack. And while I'm here, I might as well actually just have Yuji cast Diorama, heal Stonka up just to full health. Okay. Oh wait, actually, now that I look at it, Kazuya isn't exactly near full either. Now we can move on. So I do know that I need to go up the stairs here and go through the dark area, and hopefully the map can point me in the right direction. I also remember that I have to go left and up the stairs, because right leads to a dead end. I learned that in the last one. Okay, so it looks like we have to go forward here and then make a right immediately. But let's just fight these guys. Let's just fight these guys for a little bit more EXP, just because we can. Wait. No, Kazuya can attack, Flamus can use Maragi, Aquans can attack, then Yuji moves last, because he's the last person in the party, okay. However, he actually still moves first. We pick his move last, but he actually moves first. Maybe he has the highest agility or something. Maybe he just, has higher base agility or something, I don't know. Either way, we seem to be doing okay. Okay, they've set up a Rakukaja, so their defense is slightly higher. But now we can just... Okay, Stonka actually hit really hard there. And hopefully we can get good damage out. But these guys actually are fairly resilient. I'll give them credit on that. These guys are genuinely kind of resilient when it comes to taking attacks. It's honestly less than ideal, to be totally honest. Okay, so Flamus hits Maragi for 5 damage. Yeah, I feel like I definitely do need to start picking up stronger demons. Stronger neutral alignment demons, or maybe have one that's law and one that's chaos, so they kind of balance each other out. but I definitely feel like I need to get more. I feel like I need to get more stronger demons, because stronger is like on level with the rest of my... Like, okay, hang on, wait, how do I phrase this? Stronger is on level with the main party, whereas Aquans and Flamus are just like 10... I think Flamus is like 10 levels lower and Aquans is like 14 levels lower. So obviously they are kind of all over the place. In addition to that, this... I think it must just be because they put their defenses up, but like, these guys are not taking much damage anymore. And let's just... I guess we'll just keep spamming our magic on them, because, you know what, I clicked Zanma instead of Mazan, but honestly I don't want to have to click through the entire menu again, so I guess this is just what we're going to go for. Maybe we can at least finish one off with magic this turn. Okay, individual cast of Zanma, just destroy that one. Maybe you'll get Mazanma soon. Okay, that... Wait. Is a critical attack in this game just like a completely separate move or ability? Because that seemed like a completely separate move. Because it said the thing's critical attack. So, I don't know. That is interesting, and that is 3 Messiah Temple Knights. I'm going to try to negotiate with these guys. We'll be friendly to them, we look suspicious. We'll lure our weapons. Are we the Messiah Church? No. No. An agent of Gaians? Okay, I guess they just asked. Just like, oh, are you... like, no, we aren't. I'm neutral alignment. But I guess they have no way to tell that, but whatever. I mean, I guess I do have Takeshi with me, but then again, at this point in the game, he isn't technically... Well, at this point in the game, he isn't even Chaos alignment properly yet. So I guess we're just gonna have to destroy these Temple Knights and be on our way. Fortunately... Okay, Secunda is not what I want to get hit by, especially not twice at the same time. Fortunately, we do decent gun damage and can nearly finish them all off. Now, we should just finish them off with regular attacks, I think. Flame has put up a wall of flames, so now I can keep that in mind, that Flamus has access to Wall of Flames, which is basically just a null fire for a turn, I think. And Kazuya now levels up. I'll put that point towards his... I'll put that point towards his speed, because honestly, like, I went into this game thinking, well, how much could raising the speed really do? And honestly, it's been very helpful so far. I hear there's someone in Shinjuku that has the ability to project himself into another person's mind. With that ability, maybe he can defeat the demon that possessed our Messiah. So that is interesting information to have. The Mappa spell's expired, that isn't ideal. And that's a Rusalka. I can just talk to that, because I do have a Rusalka with me. And that is 7? Wait, is it? No, that's 6. That is 6 Messiah Zealots, which are all going to perish in a matter of moments. Because, honestly, these guys are not particularly strong. Which is, honestly, very fortunate, because, honestly, if 6 strong enemies turned up, I'd be a bit concerned. But 6 enemies that I can just kind of, you know, wipe out immediately, not a problem at all. Easy win. Easy W. And, of course, that didn't actually finish them all off, but Kazuya just finishes them. Okay, so that is a success. And... wait, is that... Okay, that's just a dead end, so I'm not going to go over there. But let's check out... Okay, let's just wipe out this Temple Knight. It's just one, so I'm not in too much danger. I love it when there's only one enemy. And we can also just destroy these werecats without too many issues. I'm not too bothered if Aquans goes down. Like, it's pretty low. Oh, but I'm not too bothered if it goes down. I would like to be able to heal with it before anything else though. Anything in here? We found a garnet inside, but we couldn't carry anything more. I guess I'll use a couple of items then. So, okay, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'll just use some life stones to heal. So, Takeshi is back on full health. I can use 2 and probably get Stonka. Actually, I'll leave like 3 to get that back to full health. Yeah, that'll be 3 to get to pretty much full health, I think. And I can use the last one to heal up Yuji. And then we should be good to go. And I'm not too bored of that if Aquans dies. Honestly, I'm going out my way to pick up these items, and I don't even know what they're gonna do. Because honestly, the rare gemstones, I haven't seen anywhere. I don't think I've seen anywhere where I can sell them for actual money. And I don't think I've seen anything that I can use them for, really. I know there was one store called Rags that I could use them to, like, exchange for other items. But my main thought so far is I wish I just had, like, an item deposit box I could put things in. Oh, we found an emerald for killing that man here. And what do we have here? That is 4 Temple Knights, and there's a wall behind me. Okay, as long as we don't get status affected, I should be okay. Also, I kind of hate that these... Like, why are these Temple Knights all... Like, what? I was gonna say, why are they focusing on Yuji so much? But, like... Okay, they killed 2 of my guys. Let's just try to talk it out with them. We'll be friendly, we look suspicious. We'll lower our weapons. No, we aren't from a Scion Church. If I say yes, will that affect my law alignment? I'm gonna say no just in case. And now I've actually I've probably made a really bad mistake now, because I'm now weaker, and I still have to fight them. So, let's just try to wipe them out. It'll cost more, it'll take a bit longer, but I'm just gonna hit them with... Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna hit them with individual casts of Zanma, because, well, that was a ton of damage. Like, I could hit it for like 28 each time, or I could just hit once for 109, and I feel like that's probably going to be more practical for me in the long term. So I'll just have Kazuya and Takeshi still just shoot and stonker do regular attacks, but otherwise I'm just going to cast Zanma and just destroy these guys. And with that, we should be able to probably finish these guys off this turn. Either that or next turn. And that's low. So Yuji takes a bit of damage, Stonka takes some damage. But there goes that Temple Knight. And we get jumped by 3 more of them, because of course we do. You know what? I'm just going to apply the same strategy. I don't think I'm in any real danger of dying. However, Yuji might be. So maybe I should heal Yuji. But I feel like I can make it through this turn safely regardless. So I'll heal after the fight. So that is 1 Temple Knight down. There's 2 more injured. And gunshots injure the other 2. And Stonka should just finish it off. Okay, now I just do an auto fight, and we win. 10 out of 10, safe, clean, nice chunk of EXP, and let's have Yuji just patch himself up, because everyone else I think is okay. Actually, Kazuya is a little bit on the low side, so let's patch him up too. And it also said my Mapper skill has gone off, so I would like to be able to, I'd like to be able to get that back on. Power move by that Messiah Zealot to be by itself, cast Medea turn 1. And that's a dead end. Wait, is this where I came from? There's a treasure box here, will you open it? It was empty. Is this where I came from? So, this dungeon has... Oh, this dungeon has what the last one did, doesn't it? This dungeon is another one that has like invisible one-way walls, doesn't it? Oh, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? I need to stop saying "isn't it," because well, honestly, I'm going to get through this without too many issues, regardless. Like the fights themselves are being less of a problem. However, there are definitely some There's definitely some enemy types in here that still definitely pose a threat to me. But once I get the map back on, I don't know why, but I feel like it's probably on a cooldown. Like, I can't just have it on all the time. Either way, we get rid of these, and we get jumped by another group of 7. No, wait, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's another 7 of them. You know what? I mean, they don't really pose any threat to me, so I might as well just gun them all down. Like, what are they gonna do? Give me some more EXP? Like, that's all I really have to say on the matter. It's just like, genuinely, what are they gonna do to stop me? Like, be a minor inconvenience? Take like 25, 30 seconds to kill? Like, I do not feel too worried about this. And now, hopefully, we can just get rid of these guys this turn and be on our way. 1 down, 2 down, and 3 down. 10 out of 10, off we go. And Takeshi levels up. Massive win. Let's put that point towards his strength, just make him hit even harder. And will Yuji level up? No, but he must be very close to it. Now I'm going to use Mapper just to get a map back up. Okay, there we go. So now I can see where I'm going. And when I get to this other side, when I get to this side room, I know I want to go to the left. not for right, because going right didn't work last time. So, let's just finish this up. Okay, 1 Lilum isn't too much to worry about. That is good information to have. So let's head through here, and this looks like another dark area. And we got jumped by some Temple Knights again. So let's just attack these guys and be on our way. I'll cast Mazan in an attempt to still get some damage out, but conserve a bit of SP. But because honestly, Yuji is really burning through his MP in this dungeon. Maybe because I'm kind of taking a long time for a lot of these fights, but I feel like I should be pretty safe here. Because now I just finish them all off with the gun damage. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, away we go. And we got jumped by a dwarf. But it's just one enemy, so I'm not too worried about it. Because again, well, it's just one enemy, what's it reasonably gonna do? And there that goes. Okay, so Takeshi gets the XP, Yuji levels up, which should actually give him all of his MP back as well. Does boosting his magic or intelligence boost his maximum MP? That's something I probably should have thought about a long time ago. Either way, I'm going to put a point into his speed, because again, I'm not really relying on him as a physical attacker. He is definitely more magic-based. So let's go through here. That is a Werecat. I can probably bring this down in 1 turn. Oh, it went for its move that inflicts the happy status effect. Either way, there goes that Werecat. And there's a Lilum, so same thing. We should just bring it down in a couple of turns. Although I think these actually resist gun damage, so I might be, that might have been suboptimal gameplay. And that is 3 man. Yes, I know these resist gun damage, so no, I don't want Yuji to use his gun. I want Yuji to use Mazan. Also, I still need to actually check what Makatora does, because I don't know. I feel like it visibly has a high magic MP cost, so it must do something of value, right? Actually, let's just try to cast it now. What does Makatora do? I can cast it on someone? I guess I'll just use it on Kazuya and see what it does. There was no effect. Oh, is that one? Is that like heals magic? Does that like cure does that give a magic boost? But why would it be single target? I feel like this is going to be something that I'm either going to have to look it up later, experiment to figure it out. What's this? Found some magic incense. Nice. Like, I don't know. I think this might be one of those things where I just have to look on the wiki later to figure out what it does. Okay, so we can now leave this room and keep heading along here. Okay, that's 2 Lilums. So, actually, what I'll do this time is I'll try Makatora again, but I'll cast it on Takeshi and see what it does. There was no effect. Okay, okay, they killed Stonker. That's less of a worry. So, logically, I can only assume that this must be... Judging by the fact that it didn't do anything, I assume it must cure a status ailment or something. But I don't know exactly what it would do. And that is Yuji getting Charm, unfortunately, since he does least physical damage. That's probably the character I'm least worried about getting Charmed. And, okay, Yuji actually hit Takeshi, and, okay, they just targeted Yuji again, so it's not too big of a deal. And we can just move on from here, because Charm, once again, does not persist between fights. And we got jumped by 1 guy. So, let's just quickly cut that guy down. And move on down this corridor. Why God, why? How could our Messiah get possessed by a demon? This has to be the work of the guy in church. It couldn't be anything else. Please save our Messiah. So, assumably, they must be in here. So, okay, the girl is paralyzed. Help. Okay, so this is this world's Yuka. So, they'll be explaining to do later. A woman's voice echoed within the recesses of Kazuya's mind. So, we will be coming back here, I suppose, because, well, we can't actually do anything here right now. There's a rumor going around that there's a huge demon a huge Oni living in a building to the west. Maybe they're in the building in Yoyogi. I don't know, I'll have to check that out a bit later in the game. Not that I really care, since I'm blessed by God, I don't need to worry. And, you know what, let's just check out the side room, I guess. Oh, this is just taking me back to where I was. So let's just check here. That was a hole in the floor. Like, that was just a hole in the floor, as evidenced by the falling sound, and the fact that we actually went down a floor. Okay, let's just try to run from these guys, because I do want to get out of here now. Okay, Yuji took damage, Kazuya took damage, Takeshi took damage. I can probably DPS race these guys and win. So, you know what? Forget it, we're gonna DPS these guys and win. And cast Mazan. If worst comes to worst, I will cast Traffery and just get me out of here, because Traffery just gets me out of any one fight, and I need to remember that I have it. Because, well, it's kind of a useful move to have, and I forget that I have it very, very frequently. I would love to have Estoma. I should look into fusing something that has access to Estoma, because Estoma will keep low-level enemies away from you, which basically means that when I go back through lower-level areas, I'll probably be able to just get through without any real issues. And honestly, this is enough health to get me back to the healing spring, I think. Okay, so let's just attack and fight this Werecat, and we should be good to go. You know, as long as we don't get status ailmented to death. Okay, we get 92 AXP. It's not much, but it's fine. That was one enemy just off by itself, and that is one man-eater, so we can just destroy this thing without any real issues. But yeah, I think what I need to do now is now that I've found their Messiah in that state, and clearly something's going wrong, and things are echoing in the recesses of the mind, I assume I have to go back to Shinjuku and find that guy that they mentioned, and who can who can look into the minds of people. So that is going to be what I'm going to attempt to do next, because that seems like the only real clue I have as well. It seems like it's the only real clue I have as to what to do next, because well, I still can't get to Roppongi. And I still, like, honestly, if I mentioned a huge Oni and a demon, sorry, if I mentioned a huge Oni in a building to the west, and honestly, I feel like that's probably going to be its own little separate thing. I say little separate thing, I feel like it's going to be its own thing at a later time. So for now, I feel like I can just leave it. Okay, let's just try to negotiate first. Identify ourselves, ask for money. I don't know why I specifically asked for money, but whatever. I think it's probably because I think I have a full stock of demons, so it wouldn't have joined me otherwise. And wait, where am I? Can I look at a big map here? So auto mapping. I am here. Okay. I think I'm going the right way here. Yeah, I think I'm making my way towards getting out of here. Okay, yeah, this is definitely it. So I go out through here, and this should be the main hall, right? No? Yeah, the terminal should be here. Okay, so now I can quickly run back and actually heal, which is very welcome because, well, you know, healing, very nice to have. And how much is this going to cost me? That's a lot, but what? Well, it's the demons I use, and I can't fuse my dead demons regardless, so I might as well just patch them all up. And also, I might as well bring them with me. Actually, no, wait. What am I doing? I have a stronger healer. So what I should actually do is use the comp. I'm still going to summon up Stonker because it's very powerful and on level with me. So I'll bring that out. And now I will also bring out the elf. I'll bring out the elf and I'll bring out the Rusalka, I think. Because both of those can heal as well. And the elf has access to, I think, Zionga. And Zionga is very helpful. And now, I can just, I can use the terminal to get myself back to Shinjuku really quickly. Which is very, very helpful. And now, I just need to figure out when Shinjuku this'll be. Because it could be anywhere. I think my best bet will be to check the underground areas. Like, obviously we have the mall area here. I feel like my best bet is probably to check all of the, like, underground. That is a new enemy I haven't seen before. Gaian Hakaizo. Okay, that is a new one to me. I've never seen this guy before. Like, they evidently were not here the first time I came through. So let's try Zionga and do a regular attack with Rusalka. And then I guess just cast Mazan and see how we get through this. at 15 damage. Zionga hits for 63. Okay, yeah, Zionga hits pretty hard. Yeah, I'm not too worried about these guys. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the approach I take for this. A blazing fireball that hit for 27, 105. Okay, okay, Stonka must be weak to fire. It must be weak to fire. That's the only explanation I can think of. So basically, what I'm gonna do is, I remember this area had a couple of stairs down in some places. So there was some just in the general area, then I think there was a way down in the disco and in one of the bars. So I'm just gonna check like these underground areas because I feel like these are probably gonna be a safe idea on where to go. So what's in here? Nothing. There's nothing in here. So let's just keep going. And oh, through here. Okay. Well, okay. This wasn't here earlier, so I can only assume this is where I need to go. What do you want? If you value your life, you'll stay. You'll stay away and get out of here as fast as your legs can carry you. Or did Ozawa send you here? No, he didn't. Then get out of here. Sorry, then get out of here before I change my mind and decide to kill you. Okay, so I guess we had to say he did send us. Well, I don't care if you're still not passing it. The only one I'll let by is Ozawa himself. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just have to kill this Wendigo, which, to be honest, I'm not too worried about, because well, it's not yet. It doesn't have the boss music, so this evidently isn't the boss. And also, I saw one thing where I could fuse this thing, and it's nearly on level. Like, I think it's just on level with me, so I feel like I can get through this without any real issues. I should have probably just. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I should have just cast Mazan, but apparently we just win anyway. Okay, so there goes that Wendigo. And will we go inside? Yes. Yes, we will. Judging by this, I can only assume... Oh, is this where we need to go? Apparently so. Okay, who are you? I'm a sad, sad man kept here by Ozawa as a prisoner. Ozawa arrests those who refuse to obey him, then tampers with their minds to brainwash them. I'm the Psychodiver, and I'm the tool to which he achieves that end. When he learned of my psychic power, he more or less made me his slave. Day after day, he forces me to enter the minds of people and twist them to do his will. When I'm not doing that, I'm sitting here caged up like an animal. But I can't say no, or else But I can't say no, or else the demons Ozawa's all buddy-buddy with will kill me. God, I can't take this anymore. Sorry to subject you to my whining, kid. I complain, but it's better than being dead. Okay, this guy now recognizes you as Kazuya. Your aura sticks out like a sore thumb, kid. You have some abnormal vibes. I'm sure you're just dying to know what the hell's going on, so I'll clue you in. Your spirit is inseparably I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Inseparably tied with that of another, your destined partner, so to speak. And that partner is in some deep, deep trouble right now. So you better go save her as soon as you can. If she gets any worse, your prognosis isn't good either. Okay, so, with that, I think that is a safe assumption to be like, hey, I need to either find a way to rescue Yuka, but I feel like I also probably need to find a way to get that guy out of there. What's in here? That's, well, that is one goblin, so I'll just, beat it up. Because, well, I'll just beat it up and away I go. I don't need to go back in that room, because there was nothing in there aside from one goblin that gave 4 EXP when we killed it. So I guess we'll just leave. Because, well, I don't really have anything else I can do here, I don't think. Unless the game wants to interrupt me on my way out, but, it doesn't seem like it wants to do that right now, so, let's just head up and go save the game. Yeah, I guess I'll just go over here, save the game, and end off today's episode. Okay, so, I'm just gonna quickly drop a save. I still need to, yeah, I still have just my save from, like, the end of episode 2 here. But whatever, it'll be fine. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna click keep playing, but just go back into here. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna end this one off here. In today's episode, we managed to make our way through the building in Shibuya, find Yuka, learn about the Psychodiver, make our way back to back to Shinjuku, go find the Psychodiver, and now I think I have to go back there again and help Yuka, but I don't actually know. So, in the next one, we'll hopefully be making more progress and figuring out where we're supposed to go. So I'll hopefully see you all for that next time. Thanks for watching. Okay, later.